Who's with me on this here? Raise your hand, say I. So I'll give you a perfect example of this. I feel like we lost in this country a national treasure a little bit more than 2 years ago. I'm talking about Robin Williams. How many of you in this room, I want you to raise your hand, not if you liked Robin Williams. Raise your hand if you loved this man. Raise your hand if you loved him. Keep your hand up nice and high if you would. Keep your hand and look at the number of people that love this man. It's 98% of the room. There's only 2% assholes in this room that didn't like Robin Williams. I've asked this question this year in Sydney, Australia, in Tokyo, in Beijing, China, in South America, in Peru. I've been all over the world. I've did 16 countries this year. Every place I've asked, every place I've gone, in every language being translated, on average, 98% of people raise their hand saying they loved him. And I always say, don't raise your hand if you liked him. Now, here's my question about this incredible soul, Robin. Was he a master of the science of achievement? Yes or no? Yes or no? He had a dream to go to Hollywood and do his own TV program. How many people have that dream, and how many actually get it? He did it. He had a dream to not only have his own TV show, but he was going to make it #1. And some of you are ancient enough like me to actually remember that show. What was it called? Mork and Mindy. Some of you, it's replayed enough, you still know about it, right? #1 show. Then he said, I want to have the most beautiful family, and he did it. Achieved it. Then he said, I want to have more money than I could ever spend, and he achieved it. Then he said, I want to make movies, and he did it. Then he said, I want to make movies, and I want to make movies, and I want to win an Academy Award, watch this, for not being funny. His primary skill. And he won an Academy Award for drama, for dramatic performance. He did all of that, and then he hung himself. How do you explain that? Now some people say, well, he had Parkinson's, he had this, he had that. He suffered his whole life. He used alcohol, he used cocaine, he used everything he could get his hands on because he made everybody happy except whom? Himself.